Distress Centre Halton has been helping the local community for 50 years. Nikki Wesley takes a look back at the history of this organization.
And I know when I need it, I can count on you, like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
This performance by Art House Choir embodies the support the Distress Centre of Halton has provided to the community for the last 5 decades. Executive Director Dara Eisner-Clancy has been a part of the organization for 25 years.
I am just overjoyed. I am so proud of the center. I am amazed at the amount of volunteers and alumni that showed up, from paramedics to therapists to consultants to doctors. We had all of our alumni show up this evening to help us celebrate 50 years and to toast us to 50 years more.
In its first year, the center took a few hundred calls. However, it's grown over the decades. It started receiving support from United Way in 1978, and this past year they took more than 36,000 calls from people in the community who were in distress and needed a listening ear. The evening also celebrated the volunteers' selfless dedication. Dee Jandu received the Distress Line Excellence Award.
I do this just because I wanted to give back to my community, to really anybody, to be somebody who I needed when I was a kid and be that for someone else. So when I was told that I was going to get this award, I melted. So it's an honor. It really is.
The Telecheck program calls members of the community experiencing isolation and folks who have emotional or mental health concerns. It provides a friendly voice on the other end of the line once a week.
There's another gentleman who I talk to, and we talk of all sorts of funny things. He'll talk of monkeys and things like that. And the day he's quiet, I make a note saying he's not well, because he's not his jovial self. So, over the years, you do learn about them and you are able to talk to them better.
And for the first time ever, they presented a Volunteer of the Year award.
Truly life-changing. It's the stories, the heartbreak, the successes, the failures, the conversations that I've had with some of our callers, whether it be someone who's calling in for the first time or someone who calls every time I have my volunteer shift. The stories and the connection is something that's truly unmatched and has touched me forever, and it's something that I want to recognize when being honored today, but also just when looking back at this experience and really when thinking about how meaningful it's been.
I love that I can be there for someone, even if it's, it's anonymous, it's behind the phones. Nobody knows who I am, but I can be there for you and I can support you, even if it's so tough, even if you're having the worst day. It's okay. I'm an ear, and I love that I can do that for someone else.
If you are someone, who just needs a listening ear or someone to turn to, you don't have to be in crisis to call the service. And I think if you just want that listening ear, dial our number and hopefully you'll speak with me one day.
It just grows your heart. It absolutely fills your heart with joy of people helping people and community supporting community.
For Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.